Hello there, Fix. Hello, welcome back. As we continue our MMO playthrough. So, we are gonna attempt to fight Watson. Um, I don't know if we can. So, last time you were here, you were here, we got clapped by we clapped Brawley, which in turn we got clapped by Watson. Because our team isn't strong enough, these three are just fodder for sacrifices. And I think I'm gonna go through here so I can get some more stuff. But yeah, we're gonna fight Watson. Don't worry. We're gonna we might overlevel for once in our life. I don't want to do that, but we'll see. Or we may have to teach Rock Smash to Vigoroth or Loaf, as much as I don't want to. Let's see what's in here, because the idea is not to teach it to Loaf, and we still make it through. But if we have to, we have to. Because unfortunately, normal type moves don't work, and I don't think Loaf gets a good move for quite some time. Also, the fact that Fierce Wipe's not that great. So, in the grand scheme of things, I could train something else or just bite the bullet, teach Rock Smash to Loaf, and then, god damn it, I didn't think you would notice. And teach Loaf Rock Smash so that way we can bypass the gym. Which is funny because he learns counter at level 37, which we're not gonna train up to 37 because that's lunacy at that point. But might have to bite the bullet. Unless I can find out a certain TM here. You know what a certain TM is? Because I'm looking at his coverage moves that he can learn. I gotta hit him on the special or hit him hard and super effective. I don't want to. They didn't want to get it from you. Cool. I think this is unfortunately a required battle, but in this area, you can actually find Roselia. As I say that, we find Aldish. So, take it as you will, take me as a filthy man. But yeah, that's actually no, I think we can avoid fighting him. There you go. Fun fact, if you run around those characters that are like scouting for someone, you actually will actually have to fight them. I think it's, there you go. I'm like, I have a feeling there's something here. Trust me, I do not remember where any of the hidden items are, because I never bothered searching for them or hunting them down. It's pretty flowers. But yeah, for example, you see that where she runs, she starts facing the direction you're running in. So this is Verdant Turf. I wanted to visit Verdant Turf after we defeated Watson, but unfortunately I can't. And then Evergrande is the city for the Elite Four, or they're not called. I think they're called. Yeah, there you go, the Elite Four. They're called the Pokemon League technically, but tomato, tomato, whatever, the Elite Four kind of thing. To Vertiturf, such a peaceful town, such a small town though, unfortunately. Wanda's. Oh, this is for the PC, by the way, I think. Oh no, this is Wally's home. Or no, sorry, this is Uncle. This is Uncle's home. Because I think Wally's home is actually back in Petalburg. Wait, is it Petalburg? Yes, because Rustboro is Roxanne. At a moment there, I'm like, again, it shows how much memory I have for this, which is why we're doing like a normal run. Because I can't distort my memory either, too, with all the stuff we've been doing. It wants me to baby it a little bit. Interesting loaf, please. The problem is, well, this city is very clean and stuff. It has it's a battle tent. And if I, oh my god, please. Uh-huh. Bust boulders so you can bust out through the other side. Yeah, that's a hint that, Papa told me. He's in the tunnel, full of timid Pokemon. And they get scared, they make a loud uproar. But, yeah, unfortunately, there's a guy digging a tunnel. And this is, yeah, Rust Turf, tunnel, which is the same tunnel, fun fact, from earlier when we were helping, Pico and the sailor. And this is the Cave of Whismers. Which, well, technically we could level up and be like, aha, but you know what? For the sake of leveling, I'll use, how's Imp? We're not going to use Imp for the entire duration of this, because, again, Imp sucks, stat-wise. But if we can get some levels off, maybe he'd be a little bit more useful in, the gym, because of set damage. Just like how Sonic Boom has set damage, shot, Nightshade that we have, the higher level we are, the more damage you'll do. So maybe we'll go that strat, as dumb as that sounds. Which, yeah. And there's a guy who lost his black glasses. Which I think you need a dowsing machine. For this. So for once, we're actually going to pull out the dowsing machine. Oh, yeah, our item finder, sorry. Or is it not in this area? There you go. I wish it would tell you exactly where the item is buried, like 5 feet. Unfortunately, what the item finder does in these gens, it'll like, yeah, it'll point you in the direction of the item. There you go. That's what the item's for. Yeah, the black glasses, but they're not what I'm looking for. But there he goes. He disappears. He disappears, and that's it. Don't worry, we're not gonna stay in this cave grinding Whismers, because I refuse to do that. We're just kind of using Imp because Whismer can't use any other moves because we're immune to its Uproar and Pound, as you saw. Not immune to him though. You know, why don't they call mountain Pokemon that climb mountain Pokemon? I don't know. Geodude. Because by leveling up Imp, we're leveling up this move, essentially speaking. So we'll do 14. Howie, Rock Throw. That's basically where we're leveling up in a way, but let's see if we can avoid using Imp, because it'd be a waste of XP. Like if he sends in another like rock ground type, I'll send in yeah. So I'll do the whole classic switch train right now and get Grovyle or Beck in there. Gotta use their nicknames. It's proper to use it. There's Beck. Mud Sport. It's not going to do anything because it lowers the damage output of electric types, but you don't ever use electric moves on a ground rock type. Especially since ground is immune to electric, so the concept of time and space. So there you go, he's level 50 now. Oh yeah, we'll definitely switch it in because he's not gonna do anything to him. Oh no, it's Machop. What whatever shall he do? There you go. Ah. He's using Leer because that's the only move you can use against a Ghost Dark type. Or against a Ghost type in general. Because at least early game, there's not that many. There's actually, well, Sableye is the only Ghost type early game. So essentially speaking, you could cheese Pokemon battles like that. Especially the ones that are normal and fighting types. It's like later when they'll get. Yeah, you see, there's the rocks to destroy, but we gotta defeat Watson first. Problem with Watson is he's too strong right now, or not too strong. The Magneton is the issue here, because that's the thing. The Magneton is the issue. Everyone else is fine. Even I'm even not, well, famous last words. I'm not worried about Manectric. I don't want to waste trainers, but don't worry, I'm gonna train the other two in the back too. But if getting Sableye to at least what 20 and getting Vigoroth up there guarantees me a fight, that's fine, or guarantees me a win. Because the thing is, I don't want to over level like crazy either, but at the same time, I'm in this predicament because I didn't grab that many team members, nor is there a there's a rock ground or ground type in general available yet. Not until we bypass the gym. Because once we get to the gym, yeah, we're not learning Endure. No, shoot, my bad. Because once we get bypass that, we can potentially get some ground types, potentially maybe well, it'll be poison types also, but. And ironically, we'll be using Imp. All because set damage from Nightshade, which again, it's not going to be much because it's 16, level 16. When it's level 20, it will be doing some damage in a way. And also, oh, actually no, its speed has been cut, so it doesn't matter because Quiet Nature lowers speed and ups attack, special attack. So, unfortunately, we don't have a special move to take advantage of the stat, but let's see how much Astonish does. Why not? It's it does about the same, almost the same as Nightshade, or at least I don't know about Nightshade on Goldeen. Water Sport. So Water Sport is the same as Mud Sport except for Fire type moves, which makes a little bit more sense. Except the fact you would never summon a fire type against a water type. So kind of like if you're gonna set up for someone in the back, then it'll make sense. Like for example, Shroomish. There you go. That's a perfect combo. Like okay, so and so went down. Here's Shroomish, which we're not gonna touch because it has Effect Spore, and I don't want to deal with whatever status it has. And Leech Seed, if anyone remembers Stadium, is a move that gives passive HP to the user, which makes if the user targets a grass type Pokemon and they're immune to that, since grass against grass doesn't work, which is one of the rare times that status moves, if it's a grass type, doesn't work against grass types. Or not rare times, but it's the only typing that has that. Even though grass is like the worst, I think, or one, not one of the worst. It's not the worst, but it's one of the not so great typings, especially defensively or offensively. It doesn't really do much for the Pokemon. On the contrary, it gets in more weaknesses. So that's a weird thing. That's a weird thing in a way. So. But tomato, right? That's why certain moves like Rage Powder don't work on grass types. I wish a crit could happen during our Watson fight, but he's trying to learn Fury Swipes too. Actually, this brings me to a great idea. No, we're not going to teach Fury Swipes because I would have to hit 4 times actually to make it better. Gross. We're not gonna learn Fury Swipes. On the contrary, I've just been given an amazing idea. I've just been given this amazing idea. So, this is the plan. Call me crazy, but this is the plan. We're gonna leer the Magneton. We're gonna leer it. Right? We're gonna leer it to death. Oh no. Infatuation. Alright, let's see if Sableye can bypass Infatuation. If not, I'll switch it. Alright, we're not gonna get through this. Fun fact, did you know, as a weird random fact, Skady can breed with Wailord? If you don't know who Wailord is, I suggest you look him up. He's a giant whale with six flippers and is considered one of the biggest Pokemons out there. And this little cat can breed with it. So, fun fact. That's your little fun fact at the moment. Just like the fun fact of Game Freak, at least for this game, or Gen 3, they worked backwards. Where they start with a fully evolved and then work backwards from there. Yeah, she's a breeder. Breeders typically have a team of 6, which makes them a little bit annoying. Alright, so this is the idea here. Potion's not gonna do anything in this fight later for Watson. Alright. That's not what I wanted, I just realized, but no, whatever. You can technically take them down one by one. Joke's on you, I have a dark type Pokemon. The earliest dark, well, if you don't count Poochyena, the earliest dark type also. Even though in hindsight it's actually beneficial to fight them one by one. Because that means Sableye gets the XP. Doesn't mean that Sceptile and or Beck and Loaf get shafted when it comes to XP stuff, but... Oh, another flying type. It's a flying normal type. Doduo. Pretty good, very offensive. Learned some interesting moves. That Scream is very weird. Alright, let's switch. I hope it doesn't Pursue, because Pursue does double damage when you're switching. Huh. Well, good thing I got Pursuit too, which is a special move, unironically. There you go. So, in the grand scheme of things, lowering Magneton's defense is not going to help Beck, but it'll help Loaf. Because Loaf is is probably at that point our best option when it comes to defeating Magneton with a physical move. Oh, Poochyena, you have no business being here. Let me just get rid of you. Also, I'm very close to a level up, so might as well. Yeah, have no business being here, Pucciano. Ah, wow, you actually bit me. Son of a bitch. Get him out of here. Too bad your special sucks. If that came off your physical, I'd be more worried. Oh, look, another revive. Cool. God damn it. Oh, a rare encounter. We're actually probably not gonna catch because I think they're. This is a duo Pokemon where it's like you have Illumise, which is at least how I'm gonna say. It's not. I'm not gonna say Illumise. This is the female, and then Volbeat is the male, based on like fireflies and stuff. Illumise kind of sucks, as it has healing, but don't let it deter you. It sucks. It's maybe good for early game. It won't help you during the fight at all with Watson because it's part flying, I believe. So it's not gonna do much with its typing. But it's a rare encounter you could capture if you wanted to. It appears in this area. Volbeat technically gets better because I think they both get Prankster, but Volbeat has a move called Tail Glow, which ups your special attack by 3 stages. So, oh Ricky, leave me be. And then we'll see if we take down Watson after this. Yeah, Meditite can't do anything to us. Except get Detect, which is like Protect, but it's a fighting type variant, which not that many Pokemon get. And not only that, it has like 5 PP. Also, how should I put it? Detect chances of failing go down every time you use it. So just like Protect, Detect gets a 1 out of 1 if you haven't used it before. So it always guarantees a success. And then after that, it becomes 1 out of 2, so 50%. Then it goes to 1 out of 3. So, and then it becomes, that's 33%, I think, more or less. Or 33 point with blah, 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 etc., 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 till it ends. And then obviously 1/4, which is 25%. It goes lower, lower, lower. So the fact that it got Detect, I think, what, 4 times? Is really pushing its luck. Alright, let's stop battling people. Fuck. I don't know why I stepped forward. He wasn't even looking away. I'm gonna try to stop battling people so I can get money off of them after I'm done with this fight. Or after I'm done with Watson. The only downside is because if we lose, I could technically reset and like it never happened. And claim the game crash, which maybe I'll do that. Or maybe I'll just take the loss. I got on the bullet. Aaron. Okay, so take a look at this. He's Breeder Isaac, right? Or Isaac. Aaron has super great defense, right? Defense doesn't matter in this move. Nightshade ignores defenses. That has a chance of lowering my accuracy, so let me get rid of it. And there you go. But one of the most defensive mons you can have up to this point, at least physically defensive, is gone. That was Pucciano, who's not that great again. Physically great, so like tackle will do more, but it can't tackle me because I'm dark type. I'm ghost type, not dark type. Unfortunately, it will benefit like fighting type moves, normal type moves, ghost, and it does get a great ability, Intimidate, when it evolves. But Mighty Emma stats are not great by any standards, or at least they're not amazing. So That's the only downside. Like I would use a Mighty Ammo for the first time in my life, but his stats are not that great. Also, to be fair, we'd be at a disadvantage with Brawly anyways. Because as you saw, we invalidated the Makuhita at that point with Imp. So the gimmick with breeders also is the fact that if you notice they all have they all have 6 Pokemon. So mind you, they're low level, but there's like 6 of them, which is as you can tell, it's really taking a hamper at this point. It's like, all right, there could be a good they can be a good XP grind in a way, but I don't know how much you would want to XP grind at that point. Who knows? Maybe we would XP grind them towards post game, not post game, but end game. All right, I feel a little bit comfortable. 20, 25, and 26. Let's see how that works. Let's see how well we fight Watson now. Because the idea would be weaken Watson. Also, let me check the Pokemon Center. Or not Pokemon Center, Pokemon Daycare for the first time ever. No. Because, so Daycare, essentially speaking, you can put them in there and they'll gain like XP every time you take a step. And also, it's a mechanic where you can get eggs. And those eggs will obviously have whoever's the female in the pair, and you can breed Pokemon and get better moves and stuff. Some Pokemon learn certain moves only through egg moves, which is a move that's passed down by parents. Whether it's passed down by the dad or the mom, or yeah. The only Pokemon that don't get egg moves in a way are those that are genderless. So your Magnemites, your Magnetons, they don't get anything. So what I'll do is I'll use we'll use Beck because I'm gonna use Low for the Magneton. You would think that, oh, why don't you use Loaf instead, but we're gonna save, so you're gonna see the cursed red text and stuff, so cursed red text. There it is. And let's fight him. The cursed red text. Let's see if we can defeat Watson. If not, the game might mysteriously crash. Voltorb. And we're not gonna do some dumb thing where we're gonna Fury Cutter our way home. I could, but no. I'm just trying to find a move that does more damage. Shockwave, luckily, will never paralyze. Again, its gimmick is it'll never miss. So. What the fuck? It's self-destructed on me. Alright, we're gonna send in to die for us for a second. In game, obviously. Because it's not useful. Also, I can't afford not my ace in the hole because he's not really gonna be the ace in the hole. I can't afford him to be like on death's bed either. There you go. That's fine. Cause I gotta use Beck to cause since he at least resists electric, I can at least use that to my advantage for these two in the beginning. There's that critical hit also, so. Oh, we'll be fine. Only reason I wouldn't use quick attack like he just did is because I'm scared about static, which we've confirmed he has static. So. Oh my god. Alright, so this is the game plan. Imp gets summoned. Imp will use Leer Nightshade. Let's try Nightshade, see how much that does. Hopefully we don't die. We're on the brink of death. Imp, you suck. I don't even know if I wanna... Yeah, he's gonna use Shockwave. Shockwave never misses, so there's no point. Yeah, that's fine. I was hoping to do more damage and stuff, but what do you have? Ooh, we can still do the strat, hopefully, maybe, in theory. Strat, which is lowering defense. Even though I probably should have paralyzed him. Will I resist and live? I'll resist. But I will not live, okay. That's fine. We lowered his defense. By one stage only, unfortunately, so that really means nothing in a way. But we can at least put it to sleep. Which, in hindsight, should have done that first. I don't know what I could have should have done. God damn it. And we'll see how this fight goes. If the game mysteriously crashes, we'll figure that out. Let me do a paralyze here. I bought this for a reason. If you're wondering what I just realized, I realized I could have just done a specific set, but we'll see. Yeah. You'll always use Thunder Wave to make sure I'm paralyzed, and then you'll use Supersonic to make sure I confuse myself. Yep. Loaf is confused. Of course he hurts himself. And I got shockwaved. It was a crit. Of course it was. Please, Loaf. Alright, so we're gonna do this. The game magically the game is oh no, it crashed. Well, we're gonna just try that again. Cause the game mysteriously crashed, right? The game mysteriously crashed. Cause I know what I'm gonna do now. Did you notice that? Cause I didn't. That's a shame. At least we got the battle freshly started, right? I just realized, did I change my setup? Okay, I did. Or I saved my setup correction. I saved it before. Alright. We're not doing the Fury Kid nonsense. That's number one. I know I could do enough damage to take out the two of them before they get too much. What I'm gonna do... What the hell was that for? Alright. We're not gonna switch because he's just sending in the Electrike. I'm just gonna absorb all the HP that he has. So, this is the game plan. The game plan. Alright, motherfucker, why'd you quick attack? You know you're gonna die. Well, that's why you quick attack, but... This is the game plan. He's gonna send in Magneton. We're gonna send in Loaf. Because you might be wondering, why send in Loaf? Well, Loaf has this particular move that we've had for a while as a slack off that we're gonna use. That. He's gonna paralyze us. Oh no. I'm assuming Confuse Ray might come. Not Confuse Ray. Supersonic's gonna come out. But let's see. Shockwave. What the? I'm gonna live, but like, what the? God. Alright. So this is the game plan. We're nightshading to death. Because you see that damage? We need nightshade damage. I believe one more will kill it, so we need to restore... Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Super potion. We need to restore him before he dies. Good. He's asleep, so that means when he wakes up, or if he doesn't wake up, there you go, that gets rid of the demon. Can't believe I didn't think of that. Every time. He's gonna use Manectric. We're gonna do the same shit we did, except we're gonna get hit first. So, and Manectric's special attack is nothing to sneeze at, so this is gonna hurt. Oh well, it didn't hurt as much as I thought, but it did do a lot actually. And we're gonna send in a sacrifice. Come back. I choose you, sacrifice. That's not the type of sacrifice. I was hoping the sacrifice would live, but that's fine. We'll summon him back. He goes to sleep. And we're just gonna absorb. And since we haven't been paralyzed, Beck's faster. Realizing that absorb will probably not do much, so quick attack. Quick attack did nothing. Looks like we're going back to absorb. Because at least that way I get to health back before he manhandles me. I am so glad sleep is as broken as it is right now. It's a crit. I did not want the crit, I'll be honest, because guess what happens next? Oh, he has a berry, never mind. Oh, he has a citrus, god damn it. Citrus restores about 30% of your health, more or less. And it activates on the halfway point. So, there you go, now I'm paralyzed. Now I'm slower. But that's fine, because I think, if I'm correct, this thing doesn't have a goddamn confusion move. It just has shockwave and something else. I'm assuming Howl and quick attack, if I'm correct. Because I think that's what it has. It has Thunder Wave, Shockwave, Howl, and then quick attack. Howl is to raise the power of quick attack. I should have known Watson would have used a super potion. And it's funny because I think we could have a Manectric of our own at this point as well. If I'm correct, Manectric doesn't take that long to evolve. That's the only downside, Beck being paralyzed. And that's scary because the quick attack will eventually start doing more damage. Which, mind you, it'll still do more damage anyways because I'm not that physically defensive. But yeah. Oh, actually, yeah, if Manectric, which first of all, fun fact, this is an illegal Manectric. Manectric, you could get one at the level that Beck's at, level 26. So, in a way, we could technically have our own Manectric, but, or Manectric. First of all, problem is I'm getting paralyzed. Second problem is, that Manectric is very illegal he's using. He's trying to finish me off. But I won't allow that. Let me see if he does quick attack again. Watch you use shockwave and then I'm so dead again. Or not. Get punked, as they say. I think I'm gonna die though. Oh no, I lived. Nightshade. I think that's gonna proc Watson for healing again, so heal up back. Actually, I should have healed up Loaf. Ah, fuck it. Imp is gonna be a sacrifice, guys. He did what he needed to do. He did his job. I'm proud of Imp. He did what he needed to do, which is take down the damn Magnemite. You did good, Imp. I have nothing against you. We're sending Vigoroth, Loaf, because not only can I put it to sleep, even though it's gonna shockwave me, because it knows it's gonna crit. Of course. Alright, reason I sent out him, because we're gonna use one of the 2 revives we got. Revives are very special, but I'll tell you this, thank God it's not a Nuzlocke. Ooh, that'd be gross. Even though then again I would have a full team of 6 and not a team of 2 with baggage. Yeah, there you go. So he knows he's not gonna crit this turn, so he slows me down. I put him to sleep, thank God, because paralysis didn't activate. And then we'll super potion. This is super cheesy. We're heal stalling. I think even though the NPCs have unlimited power points, so it doesn't really matter. We'll get rid of the paralysis heal because that means if it wakes up, the first thing it's gonna use is Thunder Wave. I don't need to go into the bag anymore. I appreciate the bag though. And now we're gonna scratch because I don't trust Fury Swipes hitting and connecting actually because I have realization I didn't. Oh, it didn't matter that I healed myself. That Manectric looks so smug. That's a shame. It didn't matter whether I healed off paralysis because I just got staticked. And I guarantee you this, he's going to try to use Quick Attack to finish me off. Because the thing is, Manectric, yeah, there you go, you see? Manectric is not the most physically bulky Pokemon, nor is he specially bulky. He's actually a fast special attacker that has a, in quotes, decent attack. Because his attack is 70 and then his special and physical defense is at 60. Yeah, I see. That's me trusting Fury Swipes. Well, his special attack and speed are 105, which means he's the fastest thing alive, in quotes. Yep. How shocking. Unironically, because it's the Electric Gym. Come on, Vigoroth. Come on. There you go. Gym's over. Victory's win. Alright, we won. Victory's over. And we never have to worry about teaching Rock Smash to Beck. Not Beck, Loaf. Watson, you old man, you Dynamo badge. You almost made me almost cost me all the XP that's on that road. Shockwave, by the way. Which I don't think, well, I don't think anyone on my team's gonna learn it, or at least the... Actually, no, I think there's one. The final team I'm thinking of, I could technically try to teach Shockwave, but I think the only viable one... Actually, the only one that would learn it would be, I think, Loaf, because Loaf is normal type. Because if you don't know, normal types are the weird ones. The ones that can learn almost any move. Almost like Mew, where Mew can learn every move, in quotes. Let's just say, it's our normal types. We're gonna put away, Carmen. I'm gonna keep Imp, because, we need a third member for a while. At least to take down, especially some of the physically defensive mons. So, unironically, we're gonna keep him for quite some time until we get our proper third team member. Sorry, I cut myself off there. And let's do that thing that we were gonna do originally, which is bring the lovely couple together. Oh no, a battle. A triathlon. Triathlete. At least with the way Imp did his gym battle, I think he deserves to stay on the team for just a little bit until we officially kick him out for someone who's better. Because the person I'm thinking of replacing Imp with is so much better in almost every way that he will get canned. Do I feel bad? Yeah, but at the same time, Imp is pulling his weight and he's doing good. He's not an issue with him. So there we go. I kind of wish he had like the amulet coin or something like that, because I would be getting quite a bit of money. Well, let's give him an item. Let's indulge him. Not with black glasses because he has no dark type moves. Good claw. We'll give it to him for now. He deserves his little victory lap. The double battle that's up here. Kecleon, Azumarill, Pikachu is up there. Unfortunately, you don't see your Pokemon in the daycare. Luckily enough, nothing can touch Imp, so Imp is fine. Oh, Loaf. Nightshade. There we go. Defeat the undefeatable, as they say, right? I'm unbeatable, Pokemon. Even though that's not like a theme. Oh, he's learning to fake out. I'll teach fake out. I'll get rid of Leer. So fake out is a move that only works turn 1 and guarantees a flinch. Which makes it really broken because in competitive, it forces the opponent to have to think in a way of like who has to protect and who will actually attack, or if both will just protect in general. It's kind of like it's called fake out pressure, or like who's gonna fake out kind of thing. But in this instance, it's good to have because Sableye is slow to begin with. Oh, he's just running to run. Sableye is slow to begin with, so having some priority to be able to clap a cheek and KO something without having to worry about speed, that'd be perfect actually, in a way. I'll even show you off right now. Sorry, I was drinking water, guys. I'll show you right now. Boom. It doesn't... Oh! Oh! I know what Dustox has. I completely forgot about that. Dustox has an ability, I think Dustox has it, which is called Shield Dust. What Shield Dust does, it ignores the secondary effects of Pokemon moves. So like for example, Fake Out flinching, Nuzzle always paralyzing. So if a move is used and it has a secondary effect, it becomes immune to that secondary effect. Like, oh, if like there's a chance of burn or freeze, it'll never happen. I believe that's what the ability is, or I believe that's what Dustox has. Shield Dust. It's not the only one that has Shield Dust, but... let me see... yeah, Shield Dust. Okay. Which is interesting, it removes secondary effects. So like Fake Out's flinch would have never happened, which is a shame because I kind of want to show it off. In a way. But don't worry, we got the win straights. We're gonna have to fight sequentially, which is one after the other ones. So, we're gonna help the two lovebirds. Yeah, leave me alone, you creepy bug catcher. That's all when we grow up. Just creepy adults carrying nets. Not really. Because you'd be in prison for reasons. Yeah, we're gonna rock this team. We're gonna rock the Sableye. Again, he will be replaced eventually, but for now, there's another defensive Pokemon I'm thinking of in the back of my head that I'm like, maybe I should just keep training up said Sableye. Because Sableye won't live the attack unless it's asleep. But it will be able to do some decent damage. So, yep. And now we have an easy shortcut to Rusturf Town, I believe. Or Rustboro, not Rusturf. And we got HMO4, which is strength. Which we could technically teach to Loaf, which makes a better normal type move, in my opinion. Get rid of goddamn Scratch or Fairy Swipes. Oh yeah, Shockwave, by the way. Just to see who's compatible with it. Yep. Yep. Figured. Now the thing is, let's see, strength, which is I believe 80 base. Oh wow, Zigzagoon can't learn it. But yeah, it's an 80 base power move. We don't need strength right now because we can't even use strength. The reason we're going back here is I need to turn something in. That person who not only helped me in Pedal Works solo package even yep. 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 We got a repeat ball. Which works better with Pokemon you've caught already. This is not what I think we came here for. I think there's something for us if we go talk to the dad and be like, we delivered your letter to your son. Who doesn't hate you, but would eventually. Maybe. That's how all kids are, right? Just kidding. Not every kid will hate their parents. Or so I hope. Oh wait. I have a bike for Christ's sakes, and I'm like running. Alright. But yeah, I think the president gives us something. If not, we'll continue our adventure. And we'll go from there. I don't know if we will get a chance to defeat the next gym leader. Because technically, yeah, there you go. Yes, there you go. That's what we came here for, folks. The experience share. Yep. That's what we came here for, folks. One of the better items. Until they ruined it and made it unable to turn off. Because the experience share was cool. And, little known factoid, that means we can train up Pokemons that are, as I hit a wall. As you can tell, the Mach Bite's not my thing, it's an acro bike, but we're doing this for speed. It's Talo, who's gonna peck. Oh yeah, now I can show out the effects of Fake Out, if it doesn't die. Alright, it died. What a shame, what a tragedy. Well, level 22, baby. So, in theory, as I keep hitting the wall, and I'm gonna get off the bike because I realize that's gonna attract more Pokemon. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna switch out Imp. I'm gonna put Imp in the back. You might be wondering, well, don't you need Imp for the next gym? Well, yes. That's where the item we just got, Experience Share, comes in. Basically, it'll grab some experience points from the battle and give it to Imp. And we'll save us the hassle of having to switch train. So, like, for example, well, to be fair, by this point, if you still have a Magikarp, I have a glaring issue with you. Um, but if, for example, you have a Magikarp, or if you decide, I'm going to get Magikarp now, there you go. You can now use that to train it instead of switch training. So that's a benefit, in a way. You see? It gets 34. Unfortunately, XP gets a little bit less when you battle wild Pokemon. But this is it. Let's now head back to where we were originally planned. Going up. But all these people. Now, we're gonna fight the Wind Straits because there's something special that we got out of it. Yep. Sure, I'll fight your family. And it's supposed to be a family that gets tougher and tougher. The Wind Straits. Not the best turnout of events when it comes to the fight. Kind of wish Beck wasn't in the front in that moment. Even though it didn't matter because they just used Quick Attack. I don't know what this Taillow is supposed to be doing, but it's gone. We'll just keep it in. Scratch. I actually, in all honesty, the only reason I wouldn't like to use Experience Share is just for the sheer fact that it dilutes it for everyone else, I think, more or less. Oh my god, aren't you young? Let's see if you can battle now. Don't creep me out, woman. Victoria. Alright. Beck's gotta win. Beck's gotta do this. And you don't get healed between battles, by the way, so... So whatever happens to you, happens to you. People out. Of course I got poisoned. And I don't think there's a theme for each trainer, even though ironically the husband was normal type, and if we don't know what the second Pokemon for the wife is, we'll see right now. What are you doing? An Oranberry. Too bad this does a lot of more damage, with a crit especially. Let's see. Oh, never mind, she only has no Roselia. That kind of was counterproductive. All right, let's see what your Pokemon are. It's just Magnetons again. God damn it. Oh, perfect. I actually need a water type to absorb. That sounds very morbid. Oh, there we go. It was even a crit. You've just fueled me. Thank you. I can now sweep again. Yeah, I'll switch off. Numel's a fire ground type, which means doing absorb would do neutral damage, but yeah. Waku Waku indeed. Scratch. It's gonna be a mistake, but we'll stay in. Famous mistakes have been made. Yep. I have a strategy for what comes after this. Because there's a last win streak, and Loaf, could you end this battle for me, Loaf? There you go, Loaf. I have a secret strategy in the back of my head for the last person. Because there's 4 of them, if you couldn't see the dialogue because I went too fast. There's 4 Wind Straits. So there's husband, wife, daughter, and now grandma. And she's gonna smack me, which is assault. How dare she? But guess what? We have something to counter this creature. That is Imp. Because I think this thing knows high jump kick. I think. We're never gonna know because it's gonna detect, because it can't do anything against Sableye, but I believe this thing has high jump kick. Or something physical that'll hit me with. Because Meditite has a ability called Pure Power, which doubles its attack stat. And that's scary. Especially since it used Meditate, which is even worse. Again, Imp just invalidates the fighting types. I love it. It won't be like that always, because eventually some of these fighting types will have alternate moves. Alright, well, I want my reward for winning. Oh. I forgot who the son of the Wind Straits is. I don't think this is I'm trying to think. I don't remember who their son is. I'll be honest, because who's the brother? I forgot. Well, first of all, let's heal Groval. It's gonna faint, I think. Preparing for distortion like that. Poor Beck is gonna die. I hear I don't know if it's not Steven, because Steven Stone, fun fact, is the chairman's son. Which I think it was supposed to imply that was Steven Stone's family in Frick team, or maybe not, I don't know. I do have an idea that I don't think it's Wallace's family either. Fun fact, if you know who Wallace is, who was the 8th gym leader in Ruby and Sapphire. And yep, when you crush rocks, you can find Geodude. So, they're just fodder for this. And I think the next town is not far off, but it's a bit of ways. What I'm going to do is, because I realize I do not like the experience share right now, especially since we don't even get that much experience to begin with, I'm just going to give it back its Quick Claw. And the item they gave us, Macho Brace, is if we were ever going to be like competitive, Macho Brace just doubles the EVs that you're given, which the EVs are hidden values that influence your Pokemon stats. So for example, Imp, for example, if you've noticed, his defense is going a little bit higher. It's not that far. It's higher than Bex by 1, mind you. But these EVs are what influence the stats, where you can have, I think, 252 to max out a stat. So in game, you don't really have to worry about it, but when if you're ever gonna go into competitive, that's when you really have to think about EVs. And then there's another thing called IVs, which are there can be 31 on each stat, but that's a whole other conundrum on its own, where there's videos that explain EVs and IVs better, but IVs also influence the stats, but they're not changeable. You can't train them up, and you can't adjust them until much later in the generations. Where Sun and Moon, they give you bottle caps, and in Sword and Shield, you also get bottle caps in the grand scheme of things. So, but yeah, this is back in the day where bottle caps doesn't exist, and IVs where you were stuck with what you got. And then eventually they made EV training easier because EV training is a chore because you have to feed the same Pokemon multiple times. But EV training became easier in X and Y. Where they had the little punching bag game for those that wanted to EV train. And then not only that, they eventually made it even easier to make. As the generations went on, they made it easier to make competitive Pokemon. So, like for example, let's say Sword and Shield, for example, you got a wrong nature while you're breeding, but you wanted the shiny and you want to use it as a competitive Pokemon. That's fine. There's nature mints to change to the proper nature, and there's nope. And if you get an interview, they'll talk about it on TV and stuff. And then not only that, if for some reason you have the vitamins, they made it unlimited because and back then you can only give 10 vitamins maximum. Nowadays you can just max out a stat with the vitamins, so it kind of like in a way like gets rid of the EV training, but you have to money grind a little bit because the vitamins are not that as cheap as you think, unless you have the Hours of Armor where you can buy them off a vending machine in bulk. And I don't know, it's just a lot easier. And then obviously the IVs and stuff, you just have to max out your Pokemon's HP to not HP. You have to max out their level to level 100, and you can just bottle cap whatever stat that's bad. Like for example, if let's say you have Sceptile or Beck, for example, as a Sceptile. If let's say the special attack isn't great and you're going for a special attacker, let's say the special attack is it goes decent, very good, great, fantastic and stuff, and then obviously I forgot what the last one is, like best. There you go, the best. Then what you can do is you can bottle cap it once level 100 and make the IVs where it's a perfect 31 IV stat, which in hindsight it's not, because bottle caps make it feel like that, when in the grand scheme of things, if you were to breed the Pokemon, you still have the not so great IV there. But it's more for like competitive battling because it treats it like a perfect IV at that point. So there you go. A little here go say about EVs and IVs. That's the Macho Brace is an item, and there's pyro items too and stuff, but I don't wanna. That's a huge discussion. If anyone ever wants to discuss that stuff, by all means. Yep. A lot of battles. Travis. Would your last name be Scott? Boom. Fake out. It flinched. The magic's a fake out. It's defensive as hell. Well, it's not really defensive as hell. It's pretty defensive. Doesn't have that much HP though. Now it's even more defensive, which causes me to be like, we're definitely gonna use Nightshade. The worst part is I can't wait for fighting type Pokemon to have something else besides normal fighting and just destroy me. So we can't go in here. See? Sandstorm is vicious and impossible to keep going. That's a little special area if you want ground types and stuff. I think in this area you can actually get a fighting type. You can get, I think, a Chop or a fire type. Like Numel. Again, the only reason we're not getting Numels is because I've used a Numel in my old playthroughs. And Camerups are good. Oh yeah, Astonish can flinch too, I forgot about that. But I want to use something different. Jesus Christ, alright. It's an okay it's not a great Pokemon by any standards. It's an okay Pokemon. It had its as debut, it's this generation, which is what you consider its debut generation. It was good. It had a role in the game, in the meta. But it's a very slow Pokemon, so you're gonna get hit first. And then not only that, you're gonna take quite a bit of damage because Camerupt as a whole doesn't have that much HP. Or not HP, but it doesn't have a lot of defense. I think its defenses are like in the 60s or something like that. Like, it's not Deoxys speed frail, but it's not like I'm super bulky, I'm gonna take over the world frail. It's our defenses. Let me see. Oh, whoops. And its ability is Magma Armor, which prevents being frozen, which is a niche. There you go. Its defenses are the 70 and 75. And its attacks are 100 attack and 105 special attack. So whatever you teach is going to be great for the most part. Like Earthquake and Lava Plume. Well, actually, Lava Plume doesn't exist yet. Never mind. The problem with it is HP stat is 70, which is not the greatest for a tank. But the worst one is 40 HP. It's 40 speed, not HP. 40 speed. That's the only problem. 40 speed is not that great. Because 40 speed just basically means you're gonna get outsped, you're gonna have to take a hit, sometimes unnecessary hit, and then and start KOing from there. So it's a whole thing. Mind you, it gets out like amnesia and stuff, but most of your moves are gonna be physical. And eruption, there you go, that's the one I'm thinking of. If you're thinking about like using flamethrower and all that stuff, you have to teach it the TM flamethrower fire blast because it doesn't get that move naturally. It gets ember and it gets eruption, which eruption is a good move if you can move first. Why do I say that? Because the more HP you have, the stronger the move is. But if you're slow and you're gonna get hit first, it doesn't matter at that point. I use Nightshade because my attack has been dropped like 4 times at this point. Even though like relying on Nightshade is cool and all, but I'm running out. I could have used an elixir, but I think he will battle you. That's why he's like shifting. There you go. This is gonna show like the lift to where I need to go is not available. Oh, they went to Fall Arbor Town. Or the rest of the crew's in Fall Arbor. Because I think we're gonna get glasses. Or goggles, technically, not really glasses. There's Noble again. Mind you, he's not a bad Pokemon, just... And we're gonna find a lot of Numels. There's its only fire type move. We're gonna find a lot of Numels, I think, now. Really? Lower my attack? How dare you? And just for the sake of prosperity, Beck might be put in the back burner for a while. That's why I'm gonna switch Beck in the front, because Beck might be in the back burner for a bit. Because unfortunately, this next gym coming up is how you say very hot, and not in the fun way for Beck, at least. Where Beck is gonna probably melt, if you catch my drift, or burn, in the grand scheme of things. Oh, cool! That's actually cool. There's no room for it though. There is though. I can get rid of Scratch. Again, that means I can't hit normal types now, but I can protect myself. I can always scout out what move the opponent's gonna use. Alright, so the idea is, first of all, let me fix his moveset because it's driving me insane that everything's like out of order. Astonish. Well, fake out first. There you go. Something like that. And same thing with, let me start looking through everyone, because everyone's moveset is out of whack. Because I like having my attacking moves up here and then my status moves up here, except for Imp is a special case because this is like the order I would attack in. And the tech is kind of like a, okay. Same thing with this. Let me, well, there you go. Order, well, not order of power, to be fair. But yeah, we're going to use Beck in the front because this next gym is not going to help us. So we're going to take advantage of using Beck for a bit. Even if there's a fire type in front, we're going to try to use Beck as best as we can. Because I think a lot of these guys are going to start using fire types or ground types that are part fire and stuff. And it's a catastrophe is what I say. You see, now absorbs up here instead of me having to go one lower down. What would be nice is Leaf Blade, but I don't know when it learns Leaf Blade though. I know, right? It's my starter and I don't know what moves it will learn or when it will learn them, correction. We're gonna check that out right now because I want to know when it learns Leaf Blade because I think it learns Leaf Blade before it even evolves. Yeah. Oh, I'm actually not that far from it. Okay. Good. And then I may have to do TMs in a bit because, unfortunately for Beck does not learn that many great moves. Leaf Blade is like its bread and butter, at least in this generation. Not in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire because it's a physical move now. But back then, or at least now, it's a special move, so I'm going to take advantage of that. I just need to go up 2 more levels. I can finally get the infamous Leaf Blade. Uh-huh. This area we're gonna visit again later. Because it doesn't have that. There's something in here that I want for my team, but I need to have strength in order to get to it. I know, right? Counterproductive. Which is after the next gym. Ah, my bones. Which, to be fair, Numel doesn't have the greatest stats right now, so... Only downside of learning Leaf Blade is we're going to lose Absorb, which Absorb has been okay. But it's not only fire types in this area, as I hit my head against the wall. I say that as I encounter another Numel. I think, even though ironically, I think one of my favorite characters in Omega Ruby, or yeah, Omega Ruby, uses a Numel. But tomato, tomato. This is well, the fiery path. You can get a Numel. You can get poison types also, which is I believe coughing and Grimer. And that's what we need strength for, by the way. There you go. Speaking of him, and he shall come. Coughing and Grimer. Coughing is better because it has levitate, so it ignores the whole being weak to ground. But Grimer's a bit more specially defensive, which is weird. The only thing we gotta be careful with coughing is I believe it carries poison gas. That's the only thing we have to worry about in a way. Despite me taking it down as easy as I was, it's actually a pretty decent Pokemon. It's not a terrible Pokemon. But I need... Oh wait. No, they wouldn't have me trek that far just for the next gym. I don't think that, right? I wouldn't think they would do that to me, hopefully, right? Maybe I can't. Maybe I will get a member, and then he's gonna be useless in the next gym because if I'm thinking who I'm thinking of, he won't be that great. God damn it. I was hoping to make them face forward by running and scaring them and be like, a booga booga, but I got Numo here instead. Absorb. Let me enjoy Absorb while I still have it. That hit a lot harder, god damn it. There we go. Alright, let's see if we can get them facing each other. Alright, come on. If this is another Numo, I'm running away. Alright, I'm running away. Fun fact, despite Numo being common right now, you can actually find Slugma in this area. You can actually get Slugma. Not in this grass, I think in the inside of the Fiery Path, or maybe in this grass, I don't remember exactly. You can actually get Slugma. Slugma, what dude? As they say? Uh-huh. Yep. Let's see, we're gonna... I'll absorb the Numo, and we'll scratch on the Mushroomish. You know the worst part is I don't remember what rod I'm gonna need. 18. I don't think we've passed 118. If we have, then yikes, and I gotta go back eventually to pick it up. Uh-huh. Let me guess, is it a... Yep. How are my bones? Unnecessary quick attack, but it will work. Unnecessary as hell, actually. Especially again, since Numo's not fast. There's Slugma. There, looks at it. Look at him. But yes, you could technically find Slugma, which evolves into Macargo, which is another fire type, as you can tell by its depiction. But it's a slow fire type. Which, if you don't know that, it's slow, it can't be frozen, and it has a not a great typing when it evolves. It's rock fire type. So Slugma goes into Macargo, which I think at level 38, which is late into the game. And honestly, a slow fire type, which if you didn't pick Torchic, is unfortunately one of your few options. There's not that many fast fire types in this game. I think Torchic is like, I think the fastest fire type you're gonna find, at least in beginning, mid, and... Oh yeah, this is also around the Sandstorm, if you've noticed. Which I think, nope. That's not what I meant to do. There you go, haha! Ah, god damn it. A little trick. And then I get into a battle. Of course. That's against Machop, who I think is Dark gets resisted by fighting, so doesn't matter because he's gonna hit me for 19 anyways. Very weird, but very smart. I don't know if I agree with that. Also, I don't agree with that. The lack of kill power. Good thing it's only one Pokemon. Aside from tossing its life away. Uncle, I give up. Damn right you give up, motherfucker. That's what I want. You hurt my back so bad. Oh, shoot. Has an item. You know what? Actually, no. Because that defeats the whole purpose of having on the team. So we've negated everything in a way. Not negated, but we kind of like ran past this guy that we could battle, I think. Oh my god. Edwin. Yeah, there you go. We skipped this fight, which obviously we're not skipping fights here. We're gonna keep fighting to the bitter end. Because here we do not skip any battles. We continue till we can't go no more. Of course. How shocking. Metaphorically. Yeah, you were to shockwave, thunderwave me again too. Why is Electrike so annoying? Why you gotta be annoying, Electrike? I actually think you're a cool Pokemon. And yet you're being annoying. You're not being very cash money with me. And finally, one of the best moves for Grovyle. You see that? 70, 20. Get rid of Absorb. Only benefit Absorb had was giving me health. But I kind of wish we learned to Mega Drain at some point. But because guess what's gonna happen? And you're gonna see one of the cooler animations of Gen 3. As soon as I get hit by rock rollout. Look at that. Look at that. And it has a high crit chance, by the way. So we might be critting a lot more. And now maybe we don't have to worry about relying on Ye Old Imp, who negates a... Oh, okay, Beck. Really? Ah, my eyes. How dare you. How dare you. How fucking dare you. Get the fuck out of here. See, now we got Leaf Blade. We're sitting, we're gonna chill. We're chilling. Mind you, we're not gonna use Beck to the point where he evolves, but right now, with the next gym that's coming up, Beck is basically more or less useless. Besides the speed, he's basically useless. Yes, I need healing, Grandma. There you go. No, I'm good. Also, I think there's this guy that gives you secret power. I think is the move now. On base using move. Oh yeah, secret power, which allows you to make bases, which I think they got rid of in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, or they changed it up and they called it something else or something like that, or they used a different method. But yeah. Yep. And then he kind of like fucks off, which is kind of weird. I'm like, all right. Yeah, secret power. See that? Adds an effect to the attack depending on location. Kind of like nature power. I don't know if it would be ideal to teach it to yield Vigoroth or Loaf. Oh, nice. Because I don't know what it does exactly. Actually, it doesn't matter because we're not. Let me just teach it to him. The hell with it, right? We're probably not gonna keep the move, but who else is gonna use secret power? Unless a certain someone I think that's coming up that I'm gonna grab can also learn it. We're getting up to the boy. Sorry, madam. Yes, this is what I need. This area. Not this. We're not talking about this. Spinda, though, is an okay normal type. Spinda is unique, that if every Spinda doesn't look the same. So you see those patterns? We're never going to encounter those patterns ever again. Oh wait, there's like ninjas in here, right? In this area. Let me see if I can find who I'm looking for. Oh, there's Slugma also, by the way. Slugma ball. Alright. This might hurt a little bit more, yep. Because, fun fact, Slugma I think has better special. And I think it learns, better fire moves. Okay, that's not my intention. Good thing I can wrap around the rock. Mach Bike is too fast for me to process. See, now we have a different Spinda. And then we'll have a different one. And then a different one. And then a different one. But I'm looking for someone in particular that's in this area. Also, let's check out what Slugma learns. Besides the fact that it evolves at level 38, which is a nightmare. God damn you, Slugma. Why are you here? Why do you exist? Yeah, like for example, it learns Flamethrower at level 36. Which is like 2 levels before it evolves, but like, that's way better than Numel. Let's see how much this does. But I do have to be careful. Oh, okay, never mind. I do have to be careful because it can have Hardened Rock Throw, Ember, Smog, and Yawn. Let me get off the bike before I eat shit and battle something. I want a particular Pokemon. I can't believe I avoided all the trainers. I think this is a Soot Man. Yep. Yep, the Soot Sack. So basically, you can get soot, because that's not snow, fun fact. That's just a volcano. And he makes a glass flute, which they all have different effects. I think I always grab the blue one if I actually cared, because it has the effect of waking up Pokemon, so it's like a free awakening. Jesus Christ, that Spindle looks weird. Not gonna lie. I want to find this team member for before we even transition, because he only spawns in this area. I hope they are, or so I think, because I don't think they changed it. And after that, we'll battle everyone else, but... There he is! There he is! Though I will get another one if this one literally has like a negative defense. Look at the unit, look at him. Bask in his glory. Even though he's fast as fuck already, but I almost forgot where all the placements on my moves were. That was not gonna matter, but Skarmory, a very defensive bird, and a one I was looking at. Its only weakness is it only has 2 weaknesses, which is fire, obviously, because it's part steel type, and electric, because it's part flying type. This is why I was like, oh, you know what? Fuck Talo. That's why. I want this. I want this unit that I've never used because I always had an issue using him. And not because like an issue like, oh, like, it's just the issue that he's pretty hard to train because he doesn't get that many great moves. He has like agility, swift, peck, and sand attack, as you just saw. So I can't wait to actually like use it for once and try using it, correction. Because there's the idea of like, yes, we'll use him, and then there's the idea of we'll try to use him. And we're not gonna like go for breeding and stuff because the whole breeding thing is like a whole conundrum on its own. Because it's like, if you were to be able to breed Skarmory, which I realize is gonna be difficult to catch it, that's how you'll get Drill Peck, Pursuit, Whirlwind, which is what it's known for in a way. Sky Attack, which is not that great because it's a charging move, and Curse, which will lower its speed but raises defense and attack, which sounds amazing on a defensive mon like this one. Well, yeah, I want the Skarmory. And all those wings are metal. It's a metal bird. Alright, come on. It's going even faster. Alright, calm down. I have an idea. Alright. Blind me all you want. Yon has no accuracy. I have an idea. I hope I don't kill it. That's what I'm hoping for. Haha, keen eye. Alright, Sableye, calm down. What are you doing? Why do you gotta do that to me? What are you gonna do? Stay asleep. Get captured. Motherfucker. Stay in the goddamn ball. Oh my god. Skarmory. Please. I think this is a very low catch rate, unfortunately. That's just why, going through the whole process of, yeah, that. Skarmory, I cannot weaken you anymore. I need you to get into the ball. Sleep is one of the best statuses, unironically. And I need you to just participate with me, please. You can't lower my accuracy. I got a Pokeballs. Really? Your wings are partly red. You can't sand attack me. Sure, let's just throw all the Pokeballs out. This bird is gonna be a pain in the ass. Yep. Skarmory. Son of a gun. Gotta put him to sleep again. This goddamn bird won't get in the goddamn ball. Unironically. This bird. I think. No, he didn't run out of Peck, because Peck and Swift have quite a bit of PP power points, please. No laughing. I know it sounds funny. But, like, you can't tell me it's not going to start using Peck and Swift to be offensive as hell, and it's going to be super passive and try to throw dirt in my eye and stuff. I can't believe this. Why? Stop. Please. The thing is, I know there's an Ultra Ball in there, and that'd probably work, but at the same time, maybe it won't. And that's what my concern is. I fail with a greater ball. Oh my god, really? You're gonna tease me like that? Skarmory is a pretty defensive mon. I think relatively fast, not the fastest, but it's just a good mon to have, and I'm like, it just sucks that it's really hard to use, obviously, in game with just the moves it has, but I want him. Bro, come on, please. The worst part is I think I'm gonna be like, we might not even get to the next town by the time we end this, cause, please. It's just gonna be like this next stream is gonna be, or next video is just gonna be me trying to capture Skarmory again. There we go, you see? If I don't, if we don't look at him, because I looked away, it actually works. is the armored bird. Um, sure. Calling him Raise or oh well. Razor. I had a moment. That's not how you spell that, right? Let me spell check myself here. This would be a dumb phrase. Yeah, it's razor, not razor, like an idiot, of course. What a concept. Because its wings are sharp as hell. And now we get to see, hopefully it's a good Pokemon. If it's not, I'm gonna probably have to capture another one and I'm gonna be super sad. Wait. Oh no! Oh my god, that's... Well, it's great but bad. Because you know what's funny? Bold lowers attack but raises defense. It looks like we might have to find another Skarmory, and I'm gonna be in pain. Skarmory, you could have been any better. Alright, well, let's try to find another one. Famous house phrase. It's funny. Name him Razor. Well, I named him Razor. He has bold, which means his defense is great, but his attack is down. Did we care about natures? Not necessarily, because I'm running with I think neutral nature Grovyle and a physically defensive Vigoroth. But like, if I'm gonna have a wall, let me at least have what I want in my wall. That's a downside. It's very rare to find another goddamn... I can't believe it. I can't believe the one we found gave us a hard time, and not only that, it's bold nature. I'll take another impish nature Pokemon at this point, or I think it's a careful. I think is the one where it lowers special attack and but raises special defense. That's fine. And even if it lowers speed, like if it's a brave one, I'm just looking for a good Skarmory, not a... And you know what? It would be funny if it was female, so we can have a girl in the squad, because I realize my team is exclusively men. And that's an issue. Especially if we run into an attract team, which I don't think there's an attract team in Gen 1. But the idea of like all running male Pokemon and then getting scuffed because of the gender, that's gonna be a little bit saddening, disheartening. But tomato, tomato, right? There's another one. And it's also a male again. Well, you know what that means, right? Time to weaken it. Yeah, it's a sausage fest, basically. And unfortunately, it's gonna probably stay like that if this one is better nature. Because it's funny, I'll take anything as long as it doesn't lower my attack, my defense, and then my special defense, even though I wouldn't really use it for special defense, but... That's just my gripe. If it ups, like, if it lowers my speed, I'm not gonna be too upset. Again, that's why I say, like, if I get a brave one, sure. Problem here is I don't think I can hit it without killing it. also a problem here. I don't think it's a great nature just getting pecked at right now. Throw a Pokeball in there. Alright, cool. I got fucked. And I'm gonna dirt in my eye. Dirt. Now it's asleep. It becomes Mondo aggressive now. Where I don't think I have enough balls to do it. Metaphorically and literally. So. Why? Why? Pokemon has such a tease mechanic where it's like, and then it pops, and I'm like, can the third shake just be guaranteed? Alright, fair enough. You know, we'll throw a Pokeball, our last one. Oh, of course. Oh, I kind of figured, to be fair, it's a goddamn Pokeball, so. Nothing out of the ordinary. I should have brought repeat balls, actually. Because the thing about a repeat ball is actually going to be a lot better now. Alright. Ready, Skarmory? Owie. My bones. Well, yeah, there's Adamant. There's Jolly I could strive for. Like, anything's better than Bold. In a way, because if I'm going to expect my Skarmory to attack, then I would like to have something that doesn't lower my attack stat. Just personal preference. Preferably that doesn't lower my attack, my defense. And also special defense, but if I can't be... Beggars can't be choosers. I already have a backup plan for a Pokemon if for some reason I get like low special defense. Problem is we don't have that many balls, so we may fail this one. Yeah, Skarmory is never an easy catch, oddly enough. Oh, we're gonna use a Great Ball. And if we fail, then we gotta kill it. Yep. You can't go any faster, my friend. I will literally dedicate screen time just to capture this Skarmory. A better one, to be exact. I don't want to attack it because I'm scared to kill it. Especially since Imp did a crit and I'm like, Alright. We'll try the Ultra Ball. It's a better catch rate. And it also failed. And then technically we have the two last ones, a Repeat Ball, which should be better because we did technically already capture Skarmory. Wow, okay. Let's see if this Skarmory, which I shall nickname differently, what should I call him? You know what? What should I call him now? Oh, you know what? No, what should I call it though? You know what? I know what to call it. I gotta find the spelling of this name though. Let's see. We're gonna... Yeah, Metal... Actually, that Metalhead could work. I was gonna nickname him Xavier. Such a pronounced name for such a pain in the ass bird. As I lose track of all the letters. Just name them all Razor, and then just give them Razor 1, Razor 2, Razor 3, like Razor Blades. That'd be funnier. Well, that would be funny, not funnier. Alright. Piece of Resistance. Are you any better, Metalhead? What's mild, actually? I forgot what mild is. Again, if that's a neutral nature, I don't... Nope, we're not doing mild. Because mild lowers defenses, raises special attack. So I'm like, ugh. Alright, let's get out of here, because we have no Pokeballs to capture it. Also, we're no condition to fight another Skarmory. I'm gonna dedicate the last moments of this stream to capturing a good Skarmory. That's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna actually make it to the next town, but by the time you see me, we're gonna be back. But yeah, raising special attack but lowering defense. What a disgusting nature. Good thing there's a way to avoid all the trainers. Because I'd be super upset that I was wasting XP. XP I can be using to train up a Skarmory. Even though, again, Skarmory's not going to be useful for the next gym. Or useful, correction. All for the sheer fact that the next gym is, if you couldn't catch my hints, is fire. That's the next gym. At this point, I need to buy repeat balls. Yes. Please, leave me. Yes. Yes. Lynette. I believe that's how you say the name. Alright. Let me deposit these 2 rejects. I can't believe... Which, to be fair, that makes a lot of sense why certain attacks did... why he did such little attack. Because, Skarmory's peck legit did nothing to Loaf. Oh wait, wrong Pokemon, whatever. I meant to grab the Super Potion, not steal away the Quick Claw from Imp. Imp's just there holding his hand out, being like, you just took my item. And I'm like, yep. Alright. Yikes, we do not have any repeat balls here, so... we are buying 35 Great Balls. What are the odds? I think, to be fair, I think Rustboro sells repeat balls. So, that's my fault for not going back. Well, there we go. Oh my god, Spindle looks like a spaghetti. Spaghetti! I'm good. I will genuinely spend the last moments of this stream just to find a Skarmory. I'm that petty right now. Perfect. Oh, you're even female, even better. I can't even name you Xavier now. Rebecca! I pray that this is a better nature. It's gonna be so weird for anyone who pops into stream and then they're gonna see like 3 Skarmories in the box because I failed on the 3rd attempt. Alright, let me start working on the process of putting it to sleep. I'm not gonna lie, I'm being very particular with this one just because I like Skarmory. I'm not saying he's like the best of the best or they're the best of the best, but like Skarmory doesn't have much in this gen to work with, especially if you're catching a wild one. So the idea is you kind of want to just capture at least a decent nature, because at least everyone else has something going for them. Imp, well, Imp doesn't really have much going for it besides immunity to almost everything. Or to a good chunk of moves. That was a crit. Why do you crit, Imp? Why do you gotta crit? You concern me sometimes. Alright, we got 35. Because the thing is, Vigoroth is gonna have or Loaf is gonna have crazy attack when it finally fully evolves. Beck is already fast as it is and hits pretty hard in general because obviously its natural stats are kicking in. Skarmory doesn't have much going for it in the way of its attacks. So let's make a defensive mon cool enough where if you want, I'm gonna even teach it Toxic, which I don't think it learns Roost at all. Which sucks, because I would like Skarmory to learn Roost. But it doesn't learn Roost, really, actually. Oh well, that was actually a lot easier. I'm rambling on about Skarmory, and I'm like, Yeah, which it doesn't learn Roost. Yes, I will give it another nickname for this goddamn Forsaken bird. What to call it? Name a killer. Unless someone has anything else to object to. I'll even wait. Alright, nothing I'm assuming, so here we go. Alright. Let's see, killer, what are your stats? Okay, you got Keen Eye. Sturdy does nothing for me, to be fair. It's a lonely nature, actually, so what does that mean? Again, I should know, but I don't. Alright, Skarmory, really? You up attack but lower defense. I gotta find another one. God damn it. Time to find another one. Time to find basically my last one. And then after that I probably will end things off there. We'll end it off hunting for Skarmory. And then continue the hunt for Skarmory. So I noticed no one wants to stick around while I hunt for Skarmory. Or I could technically hunt it off screen, which I might do, to be fair. So oh my god. Looks like I got punched in the face. Alright. Alright. I promise you we're not shiny hunting. Oh, all the unique patterns and this is what we're coming up with. Come on. No, come on. God damn it. I'm very, very itching right now, and I'm like, oh, not itching, like, physically, I'm like itching for the Skarmory again. Alright, this last encounter is not Skarmory, I'm gonna... Alright, cool. Skarmory's not coming right now, so, one more encounter, one more hit. It's like a drug. One more hit. Alright. That's not happening. Alright, while we're going through this this whole conundrum, I want to wish you guys a good time, or a good rest of the day, technically not a good time. And I'm glad you stuck around and have enjoyed said adventure, hopefully. I'm gonna think about probably do it off screen, maybe the hunt for Skarmory, and then probably bitch about it for a little bit in the beginning of it, but who knows. Wow, I actually didn't expect that you could hear Spindo. But yeah, we're gonna do the Skarmory. I'm gonna probably do the Skarmory hunt off screen, and then by then we'll probably start a little bit before this area and go back and fight all the trainers that we've missed. Alright? So, till next time, I hope you guys have a good rest of the day, and I'll see you next time.